Well, tonight, this is my album release party / listening party / fundraiser for Persevere Community Services, and it's also my birthday, so that's why we're here tonight.
This industry is crooked like the men in the Vatican. Check your ego at the door, cause many never leave to rap again. It's about perception. They call it artist development. Really selling your soul, but that's all depending who's telling it. And you could document it and tell when that blessed said it. I'm not a cocky dude, I try to be level-headed. And if I said it, I meant it, you better get it embedded. All beef gets deaded the minute a sucker said it. I keep it real with these lyrics. Hearing physical and also in spirit. Power to the people. Let's go.
What inspires the name Bless?
Yeah, Bless. I came up with the name Bless way back in the day when I was like a battle MC, and I was battling MCs in the Cypher Circle, and I just tell them like I bless the mic, so that's where that came from.
But you can't make them drink. You can teach a man, but you can't make him think. But just one reach back and become the missing link and touch somebody who is just like me. And you can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. You can teach a man, but you can't make him think. But just one reach back and become the missing link and touch somebody who is just like me.
Yo, I wanna energize our wise yet oppressed minds. In the glow can't show if you stress shine. Even the wisdom of Confucius is useless if we don't use it. Searching for a higher meaning. Life's poetry, emotion bestowed on me's a gift to articulate the music that I make. To prove there's a cycle in the system we can break. To infiltrate and show them as a whole it's a mistake. Our young minds dissipate. Sweating jewelry and bigger papes. Ignorance conceals our fate. Some truth hurts, but it all heals. Time's vicious when it's ticking, but it also reveals we gotta make a change. So I'm making an appeal, praying for a whole generation to get healed. I feel it's all about perception, to see the world in the right perspective and lead the youth to the right direction.
You can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. You can teach a man, but you can't make him think. But just one reach back and become the missing link and touch somebody who is just like me. And you can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. You can teach a man, but you can't make him think. But just one reach back and become the missing link and touch somebody who is just like me.
When I was younger, I was running wild like the West, mildly depressed, juke cologne and cigarettes, token on the best, sipping on the worst. After school, Mary P was down to kick a verse, but I gotta get my mind right past the liquor first. Cisco, night train, and that Thunderbird, junkie juice had us young punks loose. If you were me back then, this is what I tell you: focus on your studies instead of smoking with your buddies, putting hope and dope for money, selling coke out to the gutties. Me hung with adults who carry totes in the coats. Ain't no real camaraderie, cause they did when you flick the roach. Unhappy with their life, so they joke or they mope. Superficial conversations, hoping smoke in they throat. A sense of well-being's what it starts to promote. Unaware they on an action block, a soul to be sold.
And you can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. You can teach a man, but you can't make him think. But just one reach back and become the missing link and touch somebody who is just like me. And you can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. You can teach a man, but you can't make him think. But just one reach back and become the missing link and touch somebody who is just like me.
Yo, it's been a process for me to be the man you see. Check that blink in your eye, don't dissect me, was lacking fundamentals. Elders tried to coach, wasn't trying to hear it. Took the wrong approach, tried to save me from the hoax. Not encroach, great minds are in danger and Satan wants to poach. Stuck for your mind, now you ain't got much. Elephant in the room, getting hunted for your tusk. Glorifying Europeans like they so much better. German cars, Swiss watches, and Italian leather. But I'm Puerto Rican, rapping for the Aztecs and Incas. African kings, they got our minds up in the clink, bruh. No revolution for Cuba, just Cuban links, huh? We raised a great nation of thinkers who hate thinking. Don't love ourselves so we can love each other. Raised a great nation of thinkers who hate thinking.
And you can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. You can teach a man, but you can't make him think. But just one reach back and become the missing link and touch somebody who is just like me. And you can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. You can teach a man, but you can't make him think. But just one reach back and become the missing link and touch somebody who is just like me.
I would say Reaching Back. I would say that one's the closest one to my heart. Just because, I mean, everything I'm talking about, I'm really speaking to the youth and making it appeal even to the adults about the youth. And that really comes from the heart because I've been there, I've done that, and it's just from the heart. So. And it sounds dope.
So look, opening up sales for the album. Like I said, all the sales for the CD are going toward Persevere Community Services. It's for the kids, man. Woo! Wu-Tang is for the kids. Sound like MDB. Alright. Look, so I'm just gonna kick it, y'all.
Okay. Can you tell me more about the organization that brings you here tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Persevere Community Service was founded by Kenny Williams. It's a nonprofit organization that helps out in the urban community. Anything from helping out the underprivileged youth to helping out families with food. You know, helping the young men with life skills, just meeting with them, chopping it up with them. And just really just helping out in any way we can. Anything from school tutoring to hitting the streets and helping feed families if we can. So.
I was born in 1985, height of the crack era, back-bearing generational curses from both parents. Meant to be a king despite the future interference on the brink, but know where I'm going, I'm getting it done, and never will forget where I'm from. If it's all that I got, we're splitting this last crumb, and never will forget where I'm from. Lord, hear me, I'm seeing time flash by yearly and wonder where it all went, where was it all spent? I got them two sides, I can't ride the fence, cause I know that soon that trump will blow. You live and you learn, time gets burned, gets spent, gets dealt, gets felt, but you live and you learn. Some people get old but never grow, why it's like that, we'll never know.
Every single day of my life has been worse than the day before it. I gotta get out of here, I think I'm gonna lose it. What's it gonna be? We don't have a lot of time on this earth. We weren't meant to spend it this way.
Got a 9 to 5, so I'm trying to balance it. Yeah, I know I'm talented, but I can't count on it.
For the mission, I see people get it twisted like they're tossing this to fit in. I see what it could be, and that's just what it is. And nothing ain't about the way you start the race, but how you finish. Put your own.
I put my all into this life. I put my all into this life. I put my all